This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
I'm Katie Rammel with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We want to get you up to speed on the very latest on coronavirus in our state. Our hospitals are so packed right now that 6 Valley emergency rooms had to reroute ambulances this morning, sending them to other hospitals. That's according to Banner Health. They say at one point yesterday, 10 Valley hospitals were forced to divert patients. Now, it's important to note here, ambulance diversions typically only last for a few hours, and hospitals are not turning away walk-in patients at their ERs. State officials reporting nearly 2,800 new cases of coronavirus today. We're also learning the deaths of another 171 Arizonans have been linked to the virus. That is the second highest single-day death toll Arizona has seen since the pandemic began. Vaccinations in Arizona are steadily moving forward. The state reporting today more than 39,000 Arizonans have been vaccinated against the virus so far. And the first vaccinations were administered this morning in Arizona's skilled nursing facilities. The population inside considered the hardest hit by this pandemic, not only in terms of deaths, but everyday impact. For most of this year, all of Arizona's assisted and skilled nursing facilities have been in lockdown. The isolation detrimental to so many older patients and their families. But for staff and residents receiving the vaccine today, they say it marks the beginning of the end, providing hope for a return to normalcy.
This is the beginning of getting liberated from hopefully being quarantined and keeping our residents in their rooms.
It's going to open long-term care back up to where it should be, to where friends and family can come into facilities.
Right now, the state is prioritizing skilled nursing, where residents need more care, aiming to have all 150 facilities vaccinated by mid-January before moving on to assisted living. And we're getting a better idea of just who will be included in the next phase of vaccinations. Arizonans ages 75 and older will be part of Phase 1B, alongside law enforcement, child care workers, and teachers. The governor's office making that announcement today. Keep in mind, we're still in Phase 1A right now, which is focused on frontline healthcare workers and residents and staff of nursing homes. The state health department expects Phase 1B to start in mid to late January. A 30-year-old man has died after being shot by Phoenix police officers last night. Investigators say the man's girlfriend was the one to call 911 because he would not leave her apartment complex. Officers found him nearby at 27th Avenue in Glendale and say the man claimed to have a gun and kept one hand hidden behind his back. The man then counted down from 5, pointing his hand at officers as if he did have a firearm, and that's when police opened fire. No weapons, though, were found at the scene. An arrest of that bizarre mystery in Prescott, where human body parts meant for medical research were found dumped in the wilderness. The Yavapai County Sheriff's Office arrested 59-year-old Walter Mitchell in Scottsdale today. Investigators say he owned a company in Seattle called Future Gen X, which managed cadavers for research. It recently closed down, and he allegedly left Seattle with the remains of 5 people. Investigators say it's not clear why he abandoned them here in Arizona. Some big news from the University of Arizona. The school imposing a self-imposed one-year postseason ban for its men's basketball team, saying in a statement that it is a proactive measure in its ongoing NCAA enforcement process. Acknowledging the NCAA investigation that showed former members of the men's basketball staff, quote, displayed serious lapses in judgment and a departure from the university's expectations of honest and ethical behavior.